Assalamu alaikum, welcome to Nasir Soft. In this video, we will talk about the ping command in CMD. Ping command is used to check the availability of a network in a computer. The ping command is one of the most used command for troubleshooting network problem. Through this command, we send a request to a server or IP and wait for response. The server responds with time, IP address and TTL. By default, it sends 4 packets. Each packet waits for 4 seconds, but we can change the number of packets and its wait time by following commands that we will discuss. The ping command sends an Internet Control Message Protocol ICAMP echo request to obtain an ICAMP echo response from a host or grid. So now I will show you practically about the ping command. So I just go to my CMD start menu and type here CMD and open my CMD. So now here I just type my ping command, that is ping, and after that command the address of gateway or IP address. For example, in my scenario I just ping to check my internet to google.com. So when I enter this one, then by default it sent 4 packets, and the first packet will reply with this IP with this byte of data, and it is in 52 millisecond with TTL 52. The TTL is basically the time to live, and I will tell you about TTL later of this tutorial. So second packet is sent with a response with this IP. The server responds the second packet with this IP with this byte of data with 51 millisecond with TTL 52 and so on the 4 second. Now we will talk about how to increase the default packets to a number that we want. For example, if we want to send to ping a server with 10 packets, so what we do, and how to increase the response time. Okay, so just go to the CMD and now I ping to Google server, that is google.com -n that is used to tell that number of packet that you want to send or ping to a server, that is Google. For example, I just enter 10. So when I enter that command, then it sent 10 packets to server, and server will respond the 10 packets and tell us what is the time and what is how each packet TTL and how many packets were lost and or success. Okay, when I enter, then it ping to www.google.com with of this IP. Okay, and the 10 packets is sending to the Google server, and Google server responds all the 10 packets with time and TTL, and at last it gives me the statistics that shows me that the packet sent 10, received 10, 0 loss. Okay, that's good. It means my networking is perfectly working. Okay, now how to increase the response time of a packet? By this command, that is very simple. That's ping to server google.com -w, that is for the response time increase, and for example with 6000 millisecond, that is almost for example 600 millisecond. Okay, when I enter this one, 6 seconds, request timeout, it's sent by default 4 and receive 0. Okay, what's happening here? I think the 600 millisecond is very small time, so I just increase 6000 millisecond. Okay, now I enter, so it pinging the Google, reply with this amount of 4 packets with TTL 55. It means that the first, when I enter the response time 600, that is very small in millisecond, so therefore it time out the request. When I just by default, basically when I increase the time with 6000, that it shows me, but it is according my networking, so that is in my PC, so it shows me that all packets are sent and received successfully. Now we will move to the next slide. Okay, so what is TTL? You see that here the term that is used, TTL, time to live. So now we will just see it in more depth. TTL is a network term that shows the life of a packet in a network. It tells router whether the packet has been in network or discarded. Its value is initially sent. Okay, its value is initially set between 1 and 255. It depends upon the operating system. By of each operating system, its value is differ. Its default values differ. Each router receive the packet and subtract its TTL value by 1. Okay, if it remains greater than 0, then forward, otherwise it discarded by the router. A hope, basically it TTL also TTL also says us the number of hops that is used that a packet can be passed through. Okay, each hop is when for example, in this picture you see that there are two routers, and each router source and destination. When a packet is entered in a router through source, and when it exists from the router, then it called the one hop. Okay, so TTL also refers the number of hop that a packet can be passed through. And you see diagram that when each one a packet is entered to a router and exists, then its TTL value is subtracted by 1. First is 255, then after 254, and next after 253, and so on. So basically TTL is the time to live of a packet in a network. So that's all. Thanks for watching. Subscribe my channel if you like. Allah Hafiz.